Hey gang. Hello, my dear friends. And welcome back to Operator. I have got this wild hair inside of me that is telling me that we need to work on the Predator Vision missions. And I said, you know what, to hell with it, why not? So I figured we'd do these one at a time or so, and just enjoy it. What do we have? We got our illuminator on. Turn our wide beam illuminator on. Very good. We are landing right on top of OBJ, so this is going to be hot as hell. Well, as you can see, it is hot as hell. We're going to move around the perimeter here. There was a very little warm-up to this. It's just kind of what we're doing. I did end up chucking around there, but it's better than not killing the bad guy. Because the mission really is find the bad guy, kill the bad guy, isn't it? I'm going to keep that illuminator on. I'm actually going to throw a frag up and over into this courtyard. Well, it's not really a courtyard, but you know what I mean. Unfortunately, we are surrounded. And with these tier 1 missions, these are, these are the challenge, you know? I can barely see that guy out there. Alright, killed him with the, hip fire shot using our laser designator. Thank God for laser designators. I'm kind of dragging my feet on doing anything. Like I said, I'm kind of dragging my feet on doing anything crazy until we can kill some of these guys on the perimeter. Because if we, think we're, CAG level when it comes to fighting these guys, we're going to get really upset, really disappointed when we run up in a structure and get tapped. See guys moving all over the god blessed place. I wish I would have brought a slap charge. The only way to see is with the illuminator, the wide beam at that. Very good. This white phosphorus is good, but not favorite. I like green phosphorus quite a lot. White phosphorus is generally the gold standard. Ikati is insane. Frag the piss out of these guys. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Okay. Well, sometimes you have bad frags. Did someone throw another? I don't think the AI can throw frags. Can they throw frags? You know, you try to do this shit methodically, right? You know, you try to be cool and do things the right way, and sometimes it just doesn't work, man. I mean, you were still a slave to the boxes that exist. Oh, that's nice though. Is that a shooter there? That's not a shooter. I can't tell my my ass from my elbow. Wake up the whole village. Okay, that's okay. That morphine in our system will be right as rain. All is well. The shooter on the floor there. I actually got one off of my pelvis. That's not good. All right. Got a little bleed in our gut. That's all right, though. We do have a solution for that. Man, oh man, there's nothing there for us to be looking at. This is the HVT's room. Shooter, second shooter, tertiary shooter. Is one of you our man? Yes, there he is. Very good. We actually have a confirmed KIA. That's phenomenal. All right, now we got to do some quick SSE. And by quick, I mean pretty hasty SSE. Because I want to get the hell out of here. It's a walkie-talkie. I'm so sorry. This probably looks awful for you folks at home. It doesn't look good for me either. My eyes are in a great deal of pain. I'm going to turn that light off so we can actually all comfortably see together. Look at all these hard drives, man. This dude's got all the bomb-making knowledge over the last 20 years compiled into 15 hard drives. I think, you know, with the modern era, it becomes easy to forget how crafty insurgents have been over the last 20 years. That's a kill. All right. Well, gang, my chariot awaits. But you must remember that these same guerrilla fighters we had been fighting, we are still fighting, yada yada, for the last almost 30 years. Done nothing but get more and more crafty, and a lot of the things that they did previously were done analog. I think I dropped him. I couldn't really tell. I'm hoping we should just be able to run out here and radio for exfil, right? That is how this works, right? Right? Interesting. Now, do I have to knock out everybody? I thought this was just HVT elimination. Might have to kill the cell. Alright, so I'm a moron. We have to manually call for exfil, which I had only moderately knew was a feature. I knew it was more dynamic, but I didn't realize you had to actually call for extraction. Oh, nice. Well, that's a lot more dynamic. I like that quite a lot. And just like that, return to sender is done. Very good. If you guys are interested in the build we're using for this, I'll show you quickly. I kind of ran through the first part, but here is the build. I'm calling this Black Hat. This is just a variation of the CAG build with a different suppressor. But you can see all this good stuff over here on the left-hand side if you want. I'm just using M855. It seems to be the most effective. Like, just standard ball ammo seems to be the most effective against everybody. All parties. And then we have this guy, just in case we need it. This is our Benelli. I'll show you this build. Same stuff. And then, as always, it's not one of my builds without the Glock. With the stick. It's got to have the stick. That's the whole appeal of the Glock. Outside of it being super ergonomic, but... And then, for loadout, we got the full veteran battle rattle on. Bag included, all that fun stuff. And can't forget the Skelly gloves. Most important feature, some may say. All right. Let's go back. Let's go to Logar, Afghanistan. I think this is another 30, right? Let me double check. Yeah, this does require 30 combatants. So we're going to land at Hotel 1, which is going to be super hot. But that's just how it's going to be. We're going to land at Hotel 1. We're going to push in through their orchard, and then we're going to walk right into the compound, and then we'll call for exfil inside the compound now that I know how to do that, and then walk right back out. Oh, Christ. Well, that gives us the chance. I had made a mistake there. That does allow us to fix this. There we go. I want 3 slap charges. Oh, I've got the law on my back still. Fantastic. Got to very carefully put that back. Hold the phone. Okay, we have slap charges. That's all that matters. All right. let us, let's go get him, gang. Now, we could walk in and walk out, which honestly might be... That's gonna be exactly what we do in the event that bad things happen. And we can set more than one location. So we're going to hit him at 03, tier 1. There we go. Actually, I guess we're just going to walk in. So be it. Sometimes it's better to walk in. It gives you the cover. Unless you can guarantee you're going to hit your target. Ooh. Okay. This map has some serious performance issues. Starting off. Okay, there we go. Much cleaner now, much cleaner. So we are going to sprint in using the cover of the shrubbery. Now this mission did give us hell on standard difficulty. I imagine it's going to be no different. On tier 1. We're just going to creep in slowly. I did see some movement. I see movement on that rooftop. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to stay behind these trees, at least until we hit the mud wall. And then we'll loop-de-loo around. That's our entrance, I believe. Yeah, that's definitely it. Very good. A beautiful night for nods. White phosphorus does take some of the mystique, not mystique, but the whimsy away from nods, I think, in my opinion. I love white. I love white phosphorus, don't get me wrong. I just think it's a little drab compared to the neon green. All right. There are shooters everywhere. I'm half tempted to kick it off. Okay, let's see what we can do here. What the hell was I aiming at? Okay, killed one. Oh. Well, that was a catastrophic failure. For one reason or another, our fucking bolt is open again, which drives me insane. Alright, we're going to push hard up to that mud wall and then sneak in. We're going to do the exact same thing, except this time we're going to more effectively check our corner. This is also the operator sleep deprived edition, so bear with me. I feel like my dude in game right now. Okay. Well, not off to the worst start. We've definitely done worse things. Not too bad, man. Not too bad, honestly. See, I'm trying to refrain from leaning to my left because my optic takes up my field of view. You know, I realize how goofy it is to use nods against, or not nods, excuse me, to use IR against an enemy force, also using night vision devices. It's tense, man. It's definitely tense. I can't tell whether or not that shooter's on the roof or not. I think he's on the roof, and his position is going to determine what I do. Okay, so don't do this ever. You should not be throwing frags uphill. Ever. But sometimes you gotta break the rules. Especially when it works. That was a good shot. Okay. We're still in control of this op, for sure. We are very much so still in control. We just got to be mindful moving interior here because this place is a goat. Fuck. Okay. All right. Seems like we definitely did good work with that frag up here. I'm definitely not shocked, but I'm definitely thrilled about how good that frag was. Okay. Now we can concentrate. Let us move down here. Alright, got the boom boom. Got that dish at the bottom of the stairs. We can't forget about that. Okay. That was my bad. I just totally missed it. Alright. We're gonna hit these guys again. Honest to God, man, I'm just gonna use the same... strategy. I'm gonna do our best to save our frag for that basement. I'm gonna do what I can to mitigate needing it until we have to hit that basement door. Then I'm just gonna chuck a frag down the stairs and blow that Dishka in place versus trying to have a gunfight with the Dishka. Because that is a gunfight we will lose time and time again. Here we go. One dead shooter. Two moving towards us. Very good. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Clear there. We should be able to just gently push. Gently push. Light jog. Airborne shuffle. Alright. Okay, shooter there. Two dead in the courtyard. Alright, push. Push, 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 push. Pretty sure I killed that guy we were shooting at there. Kill the breaker. No good. Definitely didn't see us coming. You can see the glass shattered around those bullet holes. I'm gonna throw a fresh... Oh, shit. Okay. All good. All good. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Need to get it. Okay, the guy shooting at me through the ground is a little ludicrous. I actually got hit. Are you serious? Unfortunately, I didn't want to move up here just yet. He's got us dialed in like you wouldn't believe, man. He's shooting us through the floor. Uh-oh. Okay. Now we can hear ourselves think. We're going to put the slap charge here. Transition. Kaboom. Immediately transition back. No. Transition to the frag. And then chuck it down there. Safe distance because I don't trust the game. And then light them up. Okay, slow. Controlled push, push. All right. All right, perfect. That is Quarry Fazaz Radim. We gotta do SSE real quick. There's all sorts of goodies here. Hold on, let me drop my nods. Oh, that almost makes it worse, doesn't it? I think we're just gonna keep the nods on for now, ladies and gentlemen. Get all this stuff. SIM cards, thumb drives. Man, I think the SSE portion might be my favorite part, but it's a little tough in the dark. A little tough in the dark, indeed. I can't see fucking shit out of this thing. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, Dev, are you going to be putting the FAL in at any time in the near future? Or the SA-58, even though it's not my beloved, it's a battle rifle. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. We're going to call for extract. Let's confirm our exfil. Oh, please, God, don't tell me I'm stuck on this fucking door. Okay. Nice. We got to move quickly. And we're just going to go out the way we came. Sometimes they like to set an ambush. Oh, yep, just like that. Nope. I have too much going for me. Not to die in the desert today. Yeah. Oh, there's the hole in the fence. Wall. Excuse me. Alright, we're out of here. We are out of here. We can practically walk out as soon as we get past this this wall here. Oh, you know what we can do now that we've successfully completed this? Hold on. Now, never say die, but... Very good. We gotta make use of our predator drones, of course. This is definitely the sleep-deprived edition. I'm sorry my commentary is kind of lackluster, but I hope you enjoy the gameplay. I know all you guys enjoy Operator, like really enjoy Operator. I'm gonna keep it in rotation on the channel. Especially with the new... Every time there's a new update, expect several videos. Nice. And we're out. This time, seem to be doing a lot... Or having a lot better luck with the missions on Tier 1. But I'm also doing them at night. I think night gives you... Look at that. Compound interest. Night gives you an inherent advantage. Very good. All right. Now I have to figure out what I haven't done on, what I haven't completed on, got to figure out what I haven't completed. I'll be right back. I guess what we're going to do is just kind of play these in reverse. I don't know what else to do. I guess I could go back and watch the Apex Predator video and see which ones. I did most of them at daytime. I'm fairly certain. I think there's a 50-50 chance that I did Kabul at night. I'm not sure, though.
Reaper 7-2 on station. Got eyes on the AL, awaiting tasking. Out.
Okay. All right, we are coming up on the rear here. I feel like Sergeant Wallcroft. So I like to keep this for close encounters. But I haven't had my close encounter moment, so maybe we'll use it up here somewhere. Holding on to this shotgun, not doing anything with it. You know, see, my big thing and the reason why I do a lot of these missions in the daytime is because I'm not a big fan of the night vision device that goes in front of your optic. And that is really my only option to provide Overwatch. Right? Took one in the plate. The shooter down there. He moved. We got shooters everywhere. This place is a target-rich, hostile-rich environment. Shit. Do you think these places have breaker boxes? Transition. Oh, holy hell. Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting that. Holy Christ. Okay, well, that was interesting. We'll run it again.
Reaper 7-2 on station. You find them, we drop them. Out.
I'm gonna do my best not to just use our Reaper when it comes to doing these missions, but I will fire a law directly into a technical. I have no qualms about that whatsoever. There's a shooter way down there. Even though you can use nods with optics, it's better to, or easier to use your laser. Certain things like certain optics or collimators like the EOTech are made to be worn while operating nods, but I'm not really sure how to adjust my brightness. Right now my brightness is a little too high on the reticule, so like making distant shots is kind of out of the realm right now. This little bastard. Okay. Alright, we're going to do our best to not use our Reaper resources as much as possible. But what we are going to do is use the law to fire on any technicals we come across. Like that one down there. Now this is going to really kick the hornet's nest, but... Okay. Alright. Kaboom. Right about there. That landed short. Unbelievable. That really pisses me off. It's a LOL rocket. Can't tell if we killed that dude or not, but we gotta go regardless. Okay. That was bad shooting there at the end. Oh, for God's sakes. It's a little, it's just marginally frustrating. We are going to try this law again. They've really got that law dropping off. Early. It's like 50 meters and it's dropping off. I wonder what the breaker boxes are here. If there are any. It'd be really nice to be able to kill some of these lights, man. It's a light show. I look like a sitting duck. We gotta get inside. We gotta get inside now. Okay. We're not doing the worst. We're not doing the worst. I think we're doing better than last time. All things considered, except we still missed the law rocket, which sucks for cool guy points, but it's, you know, it's honestly not going to hurt our operation. What the hell are we doing here anyways? As a matter of fact, what's our... All kill, no capture, okay. Yeah, we just gotta smoke everybody and then grab some goodies for SSE. This is one of those ops that you can bring a Mark 48 on. And just lay absolute hate. And be real sneaky, real cautious and real sneaky as we approach here. I haven't told you guys yet, but what I'm thinking about doing is dropping a JDAM right on top of those technicals out front. We may or may not do that. I'm not so sure yet. I'm not so sure. Alright, about to make entry here. I think the lights are on inside, aren't they? Yeah, well. Okay, that was a pretty clean sweep, especially considering everybody wanted to. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, sometimes it really is speak of the devil. Sometimes it really is just speak of the devil. I cracked my legs. Unbelievable. Okay. We need a splint. And we need to stop this bleed on both my legs before my head gives out. We're going to have to limp out of here too, which is not good. No, we're just a head and arms. That sucks because there's really nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, it just is. You know, you get zipped up like that and crack your legs. It doesn't necessarily mean game over, but I mean, you are now a walking liability. And I'm standing by the grace of God here. Shit. We were pretty close. Pretty close, honestly. We're gonna try it again.
Reaper 7-2 on station and ready for orders. Out.
Alright, so what we're gonna do to kick it off is we're gonna get stupid close to those freaking... We actually don't even have to kick it off there. You know what? That's what we'll do as a little treat for ourselves for massacring massacring this cell so effectively, is that we'll fire that law rocket from over there in building 2. Two bad guys down, third moving. It's a big wide open gap, fatal funnel. More like a ricochet tunnel. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank God for level 4 plates. Okay.
Reaper 7-2 on station. You find them, we drop them. Out.
This one is definitely a little tougher at night. And this is one of those missions where it's like, why the hell would you come here at night? When you're, gonna be facing the same threat. In similar visibility. All right. Oh, yeah, look at that. Using the new mount system. Alright, in we go. Close that door, please. Thank you. Alright. Interesting. Okay. Got some SIM cards. I'm really not going to do crazy SSE on this place. But I'll definitely check in the spots I know. Oh, shit, I can't. Well, you know what? I didn't want to kick the door open anyways. It's probably best I didn't. Alright, moving to building 2. Alright, off we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty good. You can definitely tell that there's a weight difference now that the game's been updated to address certain mobility criterion. It sure is beautiful, too. This sure is a beautiful game. I'm going to throw a frag back in there. That might be a good one. Might being the key word. All right. Hey. That's pretty good. Not too shabby. I'm not upset with that outcome whatsoever. Not upset with that whatsoever. All right, what do you got here? Oh, Jesus. Did he drop or not? Yeah, he definitely did. That's funny. I actually flicked my selector switch. I'm gonna close this just in case. We'll be able to hear if that door opens on its own. We got the contents. Yes, we did. Very good. Oh, shooter. Less than 7 enemies. Very good. Well, I know what we're gonna do today. It's insane to the way it looks like I'm clearing a room with this thing. Alright, watch this. Ooh. Someone was commenting on the AI in the last video, the Totally Sane video that came out. And they were talking about how it feels kind of immersion breaking. And, god damn it. My dumbass has been playing this on hard mode. So, you press up on the D-pad, or not on the D-pad, excuse me. You use the arrow keys to create your reticule brightness, right? And then you just, boop, boop, look at that. I did go and change it from the EXPS2 to the HWS EXPS3, which has a slim profile. It makes no difference. It just caught my eye. And we're going to run this again with the proper scaling, brightness scaling, which you can also scale your nods, which I've been doing by page up or page down. You can make it really bright or really dark, which is really neat. and it's really cool to see these features implemented. This is, and I've said it once, I'll say it again, this is the best tactical shooter on the market. Hands down. Okay, so that really sucked. I was trying to figure out a way to get back here. I'll have to just pick that up here in a second. Showing my chest in a severe amount of pain, and there's nothing I can do but hit myself with morphine, and I'm gonna save that for when I really need it. Alright. Good night. That was a good shot. Alright, in we go. Pretty good shooting, pretty good shooting. There's a shooter right here on the right side. Oh, Christ. Alright, gang. Well, we have figured out in this episode how to effectively use all of our keybinds, which I think is the greatest victory of all. That being said, we better successfully complete this mission. I should have played for the Pirates, you know? Whoa, hold on. Where'd that come from? Who shot me in the chest? God bless America. Stop the bleed. Put the splint on. Manage the pain. Move. God, that sucked. Alright, how are we doing over here, though? We have killed a large amount of insurgents outside. Ooh. God bless. You know, this rifle platform is an absolute workhorse, right? And SOCOM really likes this weapon. Weapon. You know, SOCOM really likes this weapon system because of its reliability and its ability to be ran like a mule with little to no maintenance. It utilizes something called a short stroke gas piston system. Oh, for fuck's sakes, man. What is different about that breach?
This is Weeper 7-2 on station and ready for tasking. Now.
You know, I'll tell you I know exactly what the problem is. I just figured that out. I just cooked it up in this here noggin of mine. I am gassed. It's about 2 hours past what I said I was gonna record. Just because the ball was rolling, and now we're getting that. Now we're getting that sleep deprived gameplay that you don't really get. Anywhere else, and you can't emulate it. Alright, frag. Check here. That's goofy. Oh, that's a... No. We mustn't. We have other tools. It's okay. Put that up. Come, I heard you guys wanted to say what's up. They're angering me greatly with this. That Russian dude with the CB13 vest on, or 6B, not CB, 6B13 vest on, is causing me fits. It's causing me pain, physical pain inside. Sometimes I think they wish to upset me. Okay, that dude is the same character model, and he took 6 rounds to the back, lower back. So we're just gonna have to open up on that guy when we see him, because we know we're gonna see him. He's right there. He's right behind that door. No. Slap charge, please. There we go. Alright. Uno, dos, tres. He's about to get shot in the crotch with this thing. I don't want to be that guy. Okay, we've been grievously injured. But that is a successful clear on this godforsaken room. All right. Now we can go do what we do best. And go kill some terrorists. Now that we can quit worrying about that. That particular evolution was giving us some trouble. It's okay. Sometimes you meet a wall, especially in games, but it could be anything. You meet something, it becomes a personal challenge. And you just have to complete it, you know? For one reason or another. The task doesn't matter, the reasoning doesn't matter, but it becomes your challenge. And that's what's important about it. Someone asked in the comments pretty recently how I see anything when I'm playing this. I play on a 32-inch monitor. And I used to play on like a 24, 26-inch monitor, and still played just as fine. It's a lot better now. I caught this MSI monitor. I think it's MSI. I caught it on sale several months ago, and it's just the best upgrade I could have asked for. And it's kind of comical how small my other monitor was compared to this. But when you're playing games like this, and it comes with practice and time, and experience, or like knowing what to look for, I think you're looking for changes that aren't supposed to be there. And I've previously talked about this before. We went into detail about what those changes are. And you're looking for distortions and colors that aren't supposed to be there in the natural environment, movement that's not supposed to be there. There's a whole host of things you can look for. I think I'm going to take a... Less than 7 enemies remain. Oh, Christ. That gives me more anxiety than you think. Or may think. So I'm going to send one of these over there. We'll leave that on site. That means that there are bad guys in the cargo area. And I don't like that. Or they're all piled up in there, which you think, huh, that's a really tight, narrow building, a structure. Why would they be in there? I don't know. I don't know. Well, that confirms that they're not all in there. But it does confirm as well that we must clear the cargo area. This is a task for only the most steely soldiers with only the most steel resolve, iron will, strength, in numbers incalculable, unfathomable, unprecedented. Okay. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Knock on wood. Everyone seems to be chilling. All right. Not catching me slipping today. All right, we got to put something on that. Okay. Hold on. We have our resources. We ought to use them, right? I can't tell if it's picking them up on the outside here. We killed him just now. Very good. Alright. Well, my friends, this has been a pleasure. And what we're going to do to make this a little bit, well, maybe. We'll see. You can never trust me until I put the video out. Because I change my mind often. Sometimes I say, we're going to do one thing, we do the complete opposite. It's just, it's hit or miss. It really is. This is all, you know, it's organized, or maybe it seems organized. Does it? Maybe. I don't know. But this is real by the seat of my pants type stuff. You know, I'm out here one step at a time, figuring it out. I am so tired. I am so thankful to have Sinaloa done. We can move on to some of the other ones that are going to be a lot more fun than this map. Speaking of the devil here, hold on. Come pick me up. Come pick me up. Oh, man. But yeah, hey, you're going to see, oh, Jesus Christ. Our health can't be failing right now. Hold on. Yeah, we got to really manage that pain, dude. What the hell was I saying? What was I talking about? Hey, if you want to complete something, you go out there and you put your mind to it, and you'll complete it. That's just how it works. If you put enough effort into something, you'll complete it. So, when it comes to challenges like this, games like this, man, get out there and do it. And if you're struggling, it's okay to take a break. Touch grass. That's what I do. There were several challenges where my wife had to come and grab me, physically pull me away from the computer and say, we're doing something else right now. And every time we do that, for the most part, it has resulted in immediate success upon return. Sometimes you just gotta take a break and go play in the dirt, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. This is, oh yeah, about the one dude who was talking about the AI and whether or not it's immersion breaking. I think for the price point, you would be hard-pressed to find anything even remotely similar to this out on the market. Do not touch. Okay. And I mean, this is the... Ooh, when's the 240 coming in? Oh my god, the 240. The Butte. Oh, and a bullpup. Really? Really? Got new stuff coming? Very good. Very good. You know, people will say Ground Branch. Ground Branch is cool. It's not this. It's not even close to this. In my opinion, I haven't played Ground Branch in several years, and I haven't played it since this came out, but from what I remember to this, there is no comparison. The AI in this, if you're playing on Tier 1 difficulty, it is much more reactive, and it gives you all the challenge that you need, right? I think we were playing, in the last part, we were playing on realistic difficulty, which sometimes gives a little... Sometimes there's a little cluster every once in a while, but it's not often enough to... like break any real immersion, you know? That's a very dead dude. And here's the... Look at that. That is a beautiful rifle. Okay. That's really all I had for you guys. I just wanted to mess around with some of those together and keep enjoying this update because it just keeps getting better. You know? It just keeps getting better, and I can't wait to see where the dev takes this. So, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We got more content on the way as always. Something for everybody, no doubt. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down below in the comment section. The comment section is the best way to get a hold of me. I read every comment. If you want to play Operator for yourself, that link will also be in the description. And remember to mind the gap, stalkers. Mind the gap. and have a good one.